morning, North Junior High. I'm Raphael.
And I'm Ramatula. Welcome to this week's Royal Roundup.
Today marks the end of our Success Week, where we took time setting up our students for a successful school year.
On Tuesday, we welcome the class of 2024.
Our 9th grade WEL leaders led our new 7th graders through all sorts of fun games, discussions, and activities.
Special shout out to special guest DJ Birdwatch for pumping the jams.
DJ Birdwatch.
There were also school tours to make sure all our new students felt comfortable finding their way around.
Everybody took at least one trip to the media center to make sure they had something to read for the beginning of the school year.
As we wrap up the first week of school, it's a great time to reflect on how amazing our community is.
Community is a vital part of North Junior High. Everyone who is here belongs here.
The staff and the teachers at North hope that all students get to meet a lot of different people this year and get to know many of them well.
In addition to community, service is an important part of the North Junior High experience.
Here are some community members sharing their thoughts on why service and community are important.
Why is community important? Community is you and me, and we have to live together. And so who you are and who I am when we are together is very important.
We are all connected together. All right, we are all on this rock, this globe, this earth together. We are a community.
Community provides a sense of belonging. It certainly helps to define you and connects you with others.
Community is important at Hopkins High School, and I think in all Hopkins schools, because it's out of community that good things grow, good things come from.
And for me, one of the most important things about community is difference. And this idea that we need to find spaces to come together because of our differences, not despite them. And because we know that our differences make us stronger. And one way to do this is through service.
So, service. Why is service important?
I believe that service is super important because I really believe that what you put out there in the world, you get back.
Service certainly adds value and strengthens community by being part of the solution.
I think service is important because it gives you an opportunity to give back,
I also want to give back to my community, the ones that, supported me through everything.
You're helping other people in need depending on what you're doing for your service, and it's honestly just a good feeling.
Some people view service as this one-way street where somebody has something to give, resources, time, skills, and another person takes it. But what I've found is that's far from the truth, that service can be transformative.
When you put out kindness and connecting with other people, then that leaves a legacy for other people to follow in your footsteps, and that really does change the world.
Helping other people, helping another person's cause, helping humanity in general, it makes people feel good about themselves.
When you're doing deeds of service, when you're making your community better, you're being a good citizen, good things grow out of that.
Service is important so we can help one another and we can share resources with one another and make sure that we're elevating everyone's happiness and making sure that everyone in our community has equal access to resources so that they can be happy and we can be happy in our community.
I think service is important because when you give something back, you know what you have is more precious to you. I think that if you work together, especially with your friends or your family, to get something and work towards something with somebody else, you feel more humble.
You're helping other people see that doing community service isn't boring. It really helps you out as a person, and it really helps out other people as well.
The time we're on this planet Earth, we want to make things better, right? So why not let's go out and try to make it better.
Each week on the Royal Roundup, we'll be giving you a question to think about for your C2 Circle on Monday.
Here's your C2 Circle question for this Monday. How have you served your community in the past, or what types of service are you interested in doing in the future?
When we talk about community service or giving back in our communities, one example that I recently observed about community service and giving back was our 9th graders who are web leaders at North Junior High. We have a program where they go through training in order to learn how to lead 7th graders through a new welcoming experience here at North. And in order to do that, they gave up some of their time during the school year last year and then over the summer. And then right before we got back into school, they also did some training with us and some preparing. So our 9th grade web leaders are really doing a great job of giving back and showing examples of service around North Junior High.
Thank you to our 9th grade web leaders for showing pride. And speaking of pride, we'll be starting our weekly pride drawings next week.
So make sure to get your pride tickets into the bucket across from the front office or into the mailboxes in the lunchroom and hallways.
And finally, are you interested in getting involved in the Royal Roundup this year?
We're looking for students to host the show, give book reviews, act in skits, make a vlog about your sport or activity, and more.
If you're camera shy, there's also ways to get involved behind the scenes.
Next Monday and Tuesday during lunch, there will be a table set up in the cafeteria where you can get more information and even audition to be on the show.
So make sure you stop by and introduce yourself next Monday or Tuesday during lunch in the cafeteria.
That's all the news we have for this week.
Have a great weekend, everyone.
And a great school year.
Bye.